Evanbeyondfitness. I got a special guest for my podcast. I'm so excited. I got Rick the Ruler, the owner of Under the Foot Dance Studio in Edison. Ricky, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Yeah. Rick the Ruler on the check-in, a.k.a. Ricardo Camilo. We're reporting live and direct from Under the Foot and Dance Fitness in Edison, New Jersey.
You best believe it. Best believe it.
I'm excited, man.
I'm excited. Thank you for taking the time out for my podcast. I'm going to go right into it. I owe you a big apology.
Do you? Okay.
And I'm just going to go out and say it. I know that when you were initially looking for a studio, I was your right-hand man. You gave me the whole business plan, and I loved it. I loved the direction of it. We sat down and had multiple conversations about being entrepreneurs and business owners and just doing our own thing. Once you happen to get your studio up and running, I got cold feet. I sure you like, what's going on with that? He kind of pulling back, and the reason why I got cold feet, I was on board with the initial business plan.
Okay.
But the marketing plan had me nervous. The marketing plan had me nervous, and I wasn't 100% comfortable with it. And then around that time, I was going through a few things in my personal life that I couldn't devote 100% energy to the studio.
Right.
With that being said, I hope you forgive me.
No, absolutely, man. I mean, hey, listen, my plan, my ultimate life plan was to open up a dance and fitness studio regardless.
Right.
You feel me? So, it wasn't that, something was going to stop me, because normally for me, I can speak on this personally. When I set myself to something, my goal to something, I make it happen no matter what.
Absolutely.
Even if I have 100 people that are not behind me, they're telling me, hey, maybe you should think it over. No, I'm the type of guy I pull the trigger no matter what.
That's right.
I felt at that particular time, we were both on the same page, and it was an opportunity. It was a benefit, an opportunity that could have benefited both of us.
Absolutely.
It was cool. I never ever burned my bridges.
Yes.
It was never, I was never looking to pursue anything in a negative light.
Yes.
Where, I could do this without him, or
Absolutely.
what I'm doing is I'm looking to, capitalize on him. No, it was always going to be a mutual understanding, and, whatever it is. And I mean, opportunities are always open here on this platform. You know what I mean? Right. I always make sure that, I always keep my doors open.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you're tight with me, you know my steez, you know my pedigree, you know how we're going to move. So making power moves is always making it together.
That's right.
You feel me? Because I want to win,
Yes, absolutely. And you are a winner, because look at this studio. You have it up and running.
Yeah.
You're doing things that people dream to do. I mean, I'm still dreaming. I would love to have my own dance studio, but I'm scared, and I think I speak for a lot of people.
Yes.
So with that being said, let's get right into it.
Okay.
What were your fears prior to opening up your own dance studio?
Wow, that's a good question, man.
Studio.
That's a good question. I never really feared. I never really had fear when it came to pursuing an opportunity that I saw. I always tried to make the best out of anything that I had. So when I first initially came across this idea of opening up my own dance and fitness studio, I was like, you know what, this is something that I've been involved in for over 2 decades. And I mean, the only way, because throughout my history, I know what the dirt tastes like. I've been to the bottom. So obviously the only direction is up for me.
Of course.
So anything that I would put into my radius has got to go up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Any risks that are involved? No, there's always financial risk. You're always going to take risk as an entrepreneur, but you got to understand, risk is different than sacrifice.
Absolutely.
Okay, I don't believe in sacrifice. Sacrifice is a win-loss. Okay, somebody's got to lose in that situation. Risk is the potential of winning. Okay, so if you're going to let it ride, you're going to let it ride on something that you have control over, number one, and two, your direction is always going to go forward, never backwards. So I always had that in the back of my mind, and subconsciously, you're only as good as your surroundings. And I tell this to everybody. I mean, you're only as good as your team is. I mean, if you think you're going to spearhead everything, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You could try your best, but once your plate is full, eventually you're going to have to chop it up, you know?
Absolutely.
So.
And that's good. And that's good because, you know, a lot of people think like, oh, I'm going to do it myself, me against the world. And it's not going to work like that. You're going to crash and burn. You need a team. You need a group of people on the same mindset as you to help you execute your ideas.
Right.
So you finally have the studio up and running.
Yes.
What challenges are you facing now as a business owner? Before you weren't a business owner.
Right.
You were an aspiring business owner.
Yes.
So now you're a business owner. Tell the public, what are the challenges?
So, you know, most people believe that once you become a business owner or an entrepreneur, the second that you become one, you know, you're like rolling in money. You know, you're rolling in the dough.
That's the biggest misconception.
Yeah. Oh, you're a business owner. You must you know you balling now. You know what I mean? You got a business. Yeah, you made it. No, that's absolutely incorrect. I mean, you face a lot of challenges, man. I mean, just I mean, it's a known fact that your first year of business, no matter what it is that you open up, is going to be the most difficult.
Right.
It's going to be the most difficult. You're going to take an L before you take a W, and you know, you got to be able to allocate your funds properly. You got to be able to manage your time, your energy, your effort properly. You know, most time, most business owners, they go in with partners, you know, so that way they can chop it up 50-50 as far as the workload is concerned, as far as the finances are concerned. You know, that would be, you know, less stress on you. But I mean, because you're going to have challenges, you're always going to have issues. I mean, marketing, promoting, advertising, organizations, merchant financing. You know, there's a lot of issues that, you know, you work with behind the scenes that a lot of the public don't understand. They just think, oh, okay, you know, it's coming in, he's got his own thing going, and it's like that. And it's not. It's like you have to talk to people. You have to talk to the bank. You got to talk to service representatives. You got to talk to software, you know, representatives. I mean, you wear a lot of hats. Yes. You wear a lot of hats. You're not just the owner. You're not just the instructor. You're not just, you know,
everything.
The promoter. I pay the bills. Manager. I'm the plumber. I'm the plumber. I'm the electrician. I was shoveling snow outside today. I'm the, you know, I'm all that. You got to be all that, you know. And it's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. I will say that. But as I told you earlier, I mean, if you're not driven by your passion, if this isn't something that you want to do without getting paid for, then you're winning already. Yeah. Ultimately, you're going to be successful. You know what I mean? You have to be motivated by your career, number one, before anything takes off. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So.